All right, Wolves, you're ready? Let's do this.
Let's go.
On today's Club 73 podcast, we have a very special show, I would say. A very bittersweet show for our Hoffman family. We got the big man, Dave Grabarek, joining us today.
Yeah,
That was a very cool interview.
it was. It was. And being an alum and, Mr. Grabarek was like the staple when I was going there. And now working there, again, another staple. Everyone knew him. He was everyone's guy. And
Since
now he's,
was it
he's
87, 1987?
86 or 87, I believe. Yeah.
It's like 34 years, right? So, yeah, the 80s, man.
Yeah.
I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah. Neither was I.
But no, it was a very cool interview. He's definitely someone that a lot of people look up to in this building. So it's sad to see him go, but it's definitely deserving.
Absolutely.
He's done a lot for this school. So yes, we have the newly retired Dave Grabarek, and then we will start our show here with a couple updates, a lot of exciting updates, and then we'll end our show with our weekly shout outs. All right, Coach Wulbs, you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, baby. Let's ramble on. Welcome to the Club 73 podcast presented to you by our one and only Hoffman Estates Loyal Partners, aka HELP. Today is Thursday, December 17th. My name is Coach Gdowski, and I am here with the one and the only, my co-host, Coach Andrew Wulbecker. And this is the podcast where we talk everything Hoffman Estates High School. Like we said at the top of the show, we have a very exciting and special interview with Coach Dave Grabarek. But to start off our 10th episode.
Number 10 already?
Yeah, right?
Wow. Time flies when you're having fun.
It just started off as a pandemic dream, has blossomed into a beautiful, beautiful podcast we have here, buddy.
Yep. Beautiful, full garden of just greatness.
Yes, but we've had a blast doing it, and it's starting to pick up steam. I think this is the episode that's kind of kicking it. Like, people are so excited about the interview with Grabarek.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of talk around school and even in the community. I mean, I was at Jewel. I was, grabbing some lunch meat, and even the butcher was like, "Hey, man, big show," and I was like, "Whoa!" I think he saw my shirt. I was wearing the podcast shirt, so.
Well, I got a message, and this is a true story. Hannah Truesdale, shout out Hannah.
Well, so was mine, but okay, cool.
One of my my former lacrosse girls messaged me saying, "Man, that was an awesome interview with Coach Mersch, but I'm really excited for Coach Grabarek."
Wow, so, nothing against Paulie Meatballs, but
no, he's all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that after our updates here. So we are going to start off with our first one. Again, our show is now presented to you by our HELP, our Hoffman Estates Loyal Partners. So we're going to give just a little update. Again, go sign up for HELP. It is probably our biggest way we help out our students here at Hoffman Estates. And then they help out so many different clubs, activities, and sports. So again, you can either get the form online with their monthly newsletter, or you can sign up at My School Bucks and add it to your cart. And if you guys have any questions, again, let us know. Alyssa Panic, Kate Johnson, or Ms. Jen Scalina. So
and we're going to have them on again, remember?
We're going to have them on again because coming up in February is probably their biggest fundraiser, and that is?
That is the trivia night. All right, and that is Saturday, February 27th, from 7 to 9, and that'll be in the virtual format. And I know people are very excited because this is the first year they're doing something like this. And again, in the past, trivia night has, raised so much money for all of our clubs and activities, and all that other stuff. So sign up. You can do that right through the website. I know there's going to be more information to come. So start getting your teams together. I believe, what is it, 7 to 10 people around that area for your team?
I think I've done it a couple of years now. I think each time we had 8.
Okay. And then, of course, different prizes for, theme nights and your table and like team name and all that other fun stuff. So
I'll be ready. And yeah, we're going to have Alyssa on, Miss Johnson on too, when that comes closer. So there it is. That's your help updates. They also have, let me pull up what they sent me here. They have a dine out. They do a lot of dine outs where you can go and get percentages of, the foods. Like when we had Miss Panic on, they had Panda Express. So they got another one coming up on Tuesday, December 22nd. So next Tuesday, you can go to Wendy's by the CVS at Golf and Walnut, and then a bunch of percentages of your purchase will go to HELP.
Yep. Just make sure you mention you're there for HELP and tell them that Coach Gdowski and Coach Wulbecker sent you.
Yeah, get a couple 4 for 4s.
Yeah. Oof.
And some Frosties. Oh, quick question. When you have your Frosties, do you put fries in them? Do you eat the fries with your Frosty?
In the chocolate Frosty, yes. Not in my vanilla Frosty.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing with taste and texture, but vanilla, I keep it nice and simple, short to the point. Chocolate Frosties, I'll go fries because I like that salty sweet mix,
A little salty sweet action.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's just how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like I want to dip my fries in a Frosty, I'll do it. If not, I'm just going to scarf down them individually.
Yeah, maybe drop a nug in there. I don't know. Either one.
All right, so there we go. There's our help update. Now on to our specifically Hoffman updates. So right now, we are filming this after school. And they are setting up for a very big, obviously this is going to come out afterwards. So I guess this should have came in our shout out segments, but it is our first annual Delightful December drive-through. And in my office right now, I just see them setting up right now, and I'm going to go help them right after this. But shout out to Tom Mocon. That man, really wanted to do something special for our community and for our students and families. And they have live reindeer coming in.
Come on.
As we speak, yes.
Was that what I saw pull up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like Rudolph and Blitzen and all those guys are here.
And they're going overtime because then they got to ship them back north.
Well, it's kind of like a warm up.
Yeah.
You know?
I like they've had a year off.
Yeah.
We're kind of like the non-conference games in the beginning of the season when those big time schools play the smaller schools to get like a warm up.
Yep. They couldn't go to many events this year because with the pandemic. So this was a pre-approved event that the reindeers could come to and kind of, loosen up the legs a little.
Yep. Santa and his people said, you know what? Hoffman, because of location, we're going to send them down there. They got great people working. They'll take care of us. We'll get them, fired up and get their sea legs out of there, and then boom, ready to go. So that is from 5:30 to 7:30. It was today, December 17th. But again, we were very, very exciting. So yeah, that's going on now. And then of course, like I said, what's today? Today is the last day of the semester. Okay. Tomorrow we have an institute day. Is that correct?
Tomorrow's an institute, yeah. So today was the kids' last day of class.
So yes. So again, if you have any missing assignments,
it's the 11th hour.
It is the 11th hour on the 11th day. Do what you need to do. Get everything in. You have a crazy circumstance. Email teachers. Get as much as you can in because I think by tomorrow, Saturday, grades are in, and
Yeah, there's still some leniency, but we want to have
Yeah.
all grades in by tomorrow around 3
yes.
o'clock.
So do what you can, and let's go. Let's go. Let's finish strong.
Yep. And so with that, this will be our last episode of the semester. We are going to
wow.
take a couple week break here,
Yeah.
refuel the jets, get our second semester guest list with with sports on the horizon and other big events and activities going that are going to hopefully come back here soon. We should have a very loaded second semester of big time guests from this school.
And I'm excited for that because I know there's talk amongst people when we get back second semester, we're going to hit the ground running, and then, it is what it is from there.
That's right, baby. So speaking of big guests, I think it's the time to unleash the interview we had with the legend, Mr. Dave Grabarek. Here he is, everybody. All right, Club 73ers. We arguably have the biggest guest of all time on the Club 73 podcast today.
Stop it.
We saved the best for last.
Yes. Let's please welcome PE teacher, golf coach, and now kind of newly almost retired, the legend, the GOAT, Mr. Dave Grabarek. Coach, how are we doing today?
Yeah, great. Hey, thank you very much for having me. This is just kind of like the icing on the cake to what's been an extremely special week and a half or so. So thanks very much for having me.
Of course.
Thank you for coming on because now we get some more views. So this is big time.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Ratings might go down after today.
No, I don't, because the word got out that you were going to be on our episode today, and I just constantly all week, one's a dropping, and that's no lie. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, that's funny. There's a lot of really, really great kids out there, and former teachers, and that have been really huge influence, and it'll be really cool to hear from a few of them if we do.
Absolutely. So let's kind of just jump right into the questions. Okay. So we are filming this on Thursday, right during lunch. You literally just taught your last class at Hoffman Estates High School. How are you feeling? Has it hit you yet? Just go ahead. How are we feeling right now?
I'm doing okay. It has been this entire week, starting with a week ago, last Friday, has been extremely emotional. I mean, it has been like a roller coaster, up and downs of, the different emotions. And has it hit me yet? Not really. It probably won't hit until after Christmas break. When you guys all come back to school, and I go, oh, I don't have a school to go back to, and, so it'll probably hit.
And you get to watch Prices Right all day and have a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a few shows that I got stored away in the queue that I can sit around all day and binge watch, because when you think about it, what else do you have to do? Nothing, So, but I'm doing pretty good. Friday was really, really awesome. The staff did something that was so unexpected, and, the PE department kind of kept me in the back classroom during the department meeting, and I wasn't prepared for this. And we all walked out together, and, there had to be, 40, 50 people in the gym. And in my head, I say to myself, the heck are all these people doing in the gym? Needless to say that they were there to say goodbye and cheering for me. So it was a very special day, and just like the kickoff to, it's been a great week. Really has.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's very awesome. And I know, you've been how many years?
34. Yeah, 34 total.
And what is your memory of all these numbers?
Yeah, Andrew's breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, he asked what your,
How about
what your favorite memories are.
Oh, there are so many. I mean, you can go back to picking out special classes. I mean, I want to say 17 years straight, I taught nothing but freshman boys classes. So that was, 5 periods a day, or, 4 blocks a day of nothing but the entire freshman class. So you knew every single boy in the school, and so watching them throughout their career from freshman year, how they came in, 90% of them come in and they're extremely immature. And then to see what they walk out as senior year and the men that they became is unbelievable. And so, I will never, ever say that, hey, teaching all freshmen was a bad thing. It was probably, 15, 17 years of the greatest time of my life, just, having those kids and being able to see what they become. There are so many different things. I'm like an athletic, I love every sport that we have here. And I tried for almost my entire career that if I had a student in class that played a certain sport, I got to see them at least once or twice a year in their sport. So I have been to just countless numbers of athletic events and saw, top performances, to having talks with kids of them coming in the next day and going, that was the worst game I've ever played in my life that you saw me play, coach. And then, talking them off the ledge that, hey, it's going to be okay. You're going to play again. And you didn't let anybody down. That's called athletics. That's being an athlete. Absolutely. You're not going to be great every single time that you go to play. I want to say the highest 5th place conference finish, led by, Brett Meals and David Krispicki, 2 really, really good players, had successful golf seasons too. The 3 or 4 times that we've been downstate with guys, I'll give them all a shout out since they're like right here. Brian Lodwick, the Nakazaki boys, Jiro and Yuzo, and then probably one of the best players that has ever gone here, Luke Steffen. Going downstate with those guys was really special. And Coach G, Wulbs, I know you guys being part of the football program, you can definitely not leave out the 2017 run.
Cool.
What was unbelievable. And just being a part of that, which was the second year that Mersch and Heisey brought me into the 4th block weight training program. So to be a part of all of those athletes, in the during the day, and then watching them compete at night was extremely special. And I could keep going on and on.
Yep.
But, it's just some really cool stuff has happened, in classes, in athletics, here in this special building. Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, and what you said about going to kids' games that you taught. I remember talking to you one of my first or second years, and that was always like a big thing when I was in school, right? A teacher would come to a football game or whatever and just support me and say, "Hey, good game." And I didn't realize the impact it had. But then when I started coaching, and then my girls lacrosse players would say, "Oh, Coach Grabarek came to the game today. Did you see it?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, he told me he was coming." So that truly, you have no idea how much that means to kids. So that's something I definitely learned from you, talking about, what you taught us. So thank you for that.
Well, I mean, you talk all the time, from administration all the way down. They talk all the time about, hey, what connection can you make? Yeah. What is there something that you can talk about to get a kid who might not be struggling in class to buy in, going and checking out their game and then going, hey, that was a great pass that you made on so-and-so's goal, but it was all set up by something that you did. Then all of a sudden they go, oh, wait a minute. He was at my game watching me. And, all of a sudden that it's like you could possibly see within 2-3 classes a different person just because you went to watch a game.
Yep.
You know, which is like one of the greatest things in the world is watching high school sports.
Absolutely.
I mean, I remember watching old Wolves bang it out of the park out there, you know?
I was gonna say, I mean, you're never my coach, but you're always out at the games, and it was awesome to see out there. So
Yeah. Yeah. Just a huge sports fan, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
And just kind of piggybacking off your favorite memory, like in general, maybe if you can narrow down to one or two things, what's something that you're going to miss the most? You know, and then to add on to that, what's something that you're not going to miss being a teacher and a coach?
Well, you know, I know for a fact, you know, easily, I know the people in the building know, you know, I'm a talker. I'm a let's talk about something. Let's be in person. I'm not a huge social media fan. I'm not a write an email. I'm a, hey, let's talk about it. Let's do a face-to-face. You know, the amount of relationships that I have with different faculty and staff, students in this building, you know, I enjoy talking. I enjoy the art of speaking. And probably more than anything, it really worries me a little bit that the next, at least till golf season starts in the spring, I'm not going to have a lot of social interaction with people except at home. And, you know, I know for a fact that, you know, students, staff, everybody, who am I going to talk to? That's like one of my biggest fears right now is, you know, that's what I'll miss. You know, I miss, you know, every coach in the building, you know, I know I've talked to at least once, twice, 10 times, you know, you guys on a daily basis. That will be the hardest part of anything. Just, you know, socializing.
Yeah.
And, you know, students in class, this has been really difficult, but I have found myself on a Zoom call, on a Zoom class. We're 20, 25 minutes in class. I'm still telling stories and talking and, you know, making kids put their cameras on. And I think they appreciate it. I think it's been really good. That's what I'll miss. I'll miss that interaction. What won't I miss? You know, there's not a lot of things here that I go, boy, I really dislike that. I mean, it's a joke at home that nobody even asks when I walk in at the end of the day if I had a good day, because they go, yeah, we know. You know, we know you had a good day. It was a great day. You know, you ran around and did stuff and you got a smile on your face. Yeah, that's true. But what will I miss?
I mean, I think I can answer that. I think you're going to not miss the 5 o'clock starting the buses, even though you didn't do that this year. But definitely
that's the good one.
reluctant to give that up, weren't you?
Oh yeah, the January, February.
Oh yeah.
You know, 4:30. Be here at 4:15, 4:30, ready to start them. I won't miss that at all. You know, I really won't miss. I won't miss meetings. You know, I definitely won't miss. You know, hey, at this time during the day, you have this meeting that you have to attend. I definitely won't miss that. Probably more than ever. I won't miss living by a bell.
Yeah.
You know, you definitely live by the bell. You do this from this time to this time. It'll be very strange at first to get up at a different time. Not the alarm goes off at the same time every day. I am very I'm a routine person. And it'll be strange because, you know, starting January, the whole routine will change. It'll be something different all the time. On my own terms, obviously, but definitely different. So that's probably what I won't miss and what I'm not looking forward to, but I'm sure it'll all be okay. I'm sure it'll all figure itself out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll figure it out very quickly. So.
Yeah, you know, once we get to the golf season, though, I mean, I know for a fact that'll end up making it a no-brainer. You know, they're already waiting for me.
Yeah, you'll be out with Gowron and Bettina and Davis every day.
That's the foursome right there. Gowron, Bettina, Davis, and myself. And the amount of times that, you know, they played in the fall and every morning, my phone would bing at the same time, and they would show the empty tee box and then the emoji of this guy.
Yep.
Yeah, where are you? You
And
know?
the countdown, and the private
Yep.
countdown, right?
Yep, and then the countdown. So,
All right.
yeah, I'll be looking forward to that. That once that comes around, that'll be a no-brainer. You'll know where to find me.
Yep.
I was going to
Yep.
say, well, I mean, other than golf, you pretty much answered my last question. Was anything you're looking forward to in retirement, and any
Yeah, you know
retirement
what?
plans?
You know, besides golf, you know, I have several friends that are golfers, and they're already retired. They were former teachers also. So we're looking forward to, head to Florida, head to Arizona, where a couple of them live. They're already there right now. And, we're thinking of making some trips to play a little bit together and hang out. And, obviously my wife is a huge traveler. And so we've got some things up our sleeves, some different spots to go check out and, spend some time where you won't have to, worry about going at peak times or during vacations. And
Because your wife, she retires in the spring, right? She's got
she's at the end of this school year. Yep, she'll be finished. So it'll be a really special time. It'll be a lot of fun. And, we got some travel plans, some places that we've never been and places that we have been, which should be a lot of fun. With Brett will be finishing at Illinois Wesleyan this year.
Go
And
Titans.
so both of them will be done. It's perfect timing. It's like, it should be great.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, it's one of those bittersweet moments for you, Coach. And
It is. It's definitely one of those that, it's something that you look forward to. And then obviously the last 2-3 weeks when it almost gets here and it's like, 10, 15 days out, you go, oh man, it's almost here. I thought this would actually be a lot more, let's call it joyful. Let's say, I thought this would be more of a happy time where it's actually, it's a little bittersweet.
Yeah,
it really is. It'll be, it's been the amount of, you guys know, the amount of great people that there are in this building is unbelievable. It's what makes it so special. And I'll miss that,
Yeah. Very, very special place. And we truly are going to miss you. The impact that you've had on all the teachers, the staff, and the building, and more importantly, the students you've taught throughout the years it's truly remarkable. So we appreciate you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
And, when I saw you this morning about when, you said, thank you for sending me the questions ahead of time. And so you weren't be so nervous. And I told you that there weren't going to be any surprises. Oh, Coach, let me share my screen here real quick. You see that?
Man, who's that guy?
Yeah, he's a stud, but give me a second here. Please make sure you can listen and enjoy. From everybody, we love you. Here we go.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable. unpredictable. In the end is right. I hope you have the time of your life.
Wow, that was really awesome. That's there's some pretty special moments in there. I don't know how in the world you got all of those, but you know, you obviously got a hold of Linda, JC, or Brett, and you know they.
Club 73 knows how to get.
I know. You know, if anybody knows how to get anything, it's you two.
Yeah, baby.
So
Shout out to Brett. I got his number from Danny Engelbright, and a couple weeks ago we started putting that together. Also, big shout out to Sue Wolanski and Beth and all the people in the PE department for helping. That is, just so you know, that is the short version. Okay.
really,
Yes. After this, I'm going to come down and share with you another video. It's about 15 minutes long. And
that'd be awesome.
Yes,
I look forward to it. That's really kind. Thank you.
you got it, buddy.
It's pretty special. It's been an awesome place here.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable. You know, I'm extremely fortunate that this is how I got to spend 34 years.
Yep. And again, it's definitely bittersweet, but we appreciate everything you do. We love you, and you are more than welcome to come back whenever. If I don't see you on Friday nights on that sideline, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then more importantly, we need to hit the course in the summer.
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you'll definitely see me on that sideline. You know, somebody's got to keep an eye on Timmy.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Well, I try my best, but that man is uncontrollable.
I know. Or more so, that year that I got to spend as the get back coach for JP, like his personal, to keep him off the field. Shout out to JP Moore.
We'll see him in that long video too. So again, Coach, thanks for everything.
Hey, thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Of course. We'll talk soon. Yes, and now we move on to our last segment of the day. It is our Club 73 podcast shout-outs. And that our first shout-out goes to special ed teacher and defensive coordinator for the football team, Mr. Brennan Carroll.
Yeah.
Gave us, some kind advice on the music choices that we have on our podcast.
Constructive criticism or advice, or whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to say. So there you go.
And we listen to our viewers. We listen to our,
Yeah, there's our Stone Cold Steve Austin theme music for you.
Yes. Don't ever say we never did anything for you.
Yes, but so our point is there, and I think you were saying it, Mr. Wulbecker, was we listen to the people. We are men of the people.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Men of the community. We want to hear your feedback. And
even for people like Brennan Carroll.
Yes. Love the guy. Don't always take his advice or criticism, but you know what? We wanted to spice things up, and we wanted to throw in a new song and see how it went. And I think it went pretty well.
I think so. I think he might be a little fan favorite now.
That might be something we institute where maybe like a fan viewer, like throw your favorite song in for the last segment kind of thing.
I like it.
Second semester's coming up, so we might have to institute that. Season 2, we might have to institute that and get people more involved.
We have there he is, guys.
Oh, there
Episode
he is.
8.
James.
Assistant Principal Jerry James with a little Club 73.
In the window.
Yes.
He's window shopping. No biggie.
So, and then next shout out goes to, again, we've mentioned him on the podcast a couple of times, Purdue linebacker, former Hoffman Estates standout football player, Jalen Alexander, was an all Big Ten honorable mention for having
Oh, that's huge.
a big time season this year. We are very excited for his senior year coming up. Kid's gonna crush it. So
That's awesome. Good for him.
Yep. And then in the end, in everything, as we close down our last episode here of the semester, I just want to give a shout out to you, Coach Wulbecker.
Oh, to me. Oh, that was nice.
You know, this has been a fun ride so far with the semester with this little podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate you, all you do for it. And
I appreciate you having me on, man.
it's a team effort.
Yeah, I got it. You know, we started something, and I think it's turned into a really good thing for not only us but the community and everyone involved. So.
It's something that I look forward to every single week. So again, thank you everybody who listens out there. We appreciate it. We hope you guys have a great break. All right, stay safe. Let's get back. Let's hit the ground running in second semester in 2021. It's going to be a big year.
Happy holidays. I hope you get everything you wish for and you ask for. And if you don't, I hope you have receipts. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm saying.
So, all right. Again, one last time, shout out Coach Grabarek, the now retired Hawk. Shout out to everybody. We love you. Stay safe. Stay positive. Test negative. We will see you guys next semester. And as always, go Hawks, baby.